I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group reporting on the livestock market. Today, the cattle market jumped up. The futures rallied to a 2-week high. We haven't seen this kind of movement in quite a while, and I think we got a few of the traders a little bit happy. It certainly looks like the lows are in, and the market is starting to turn to the upside. It looks like the trend has turned upward, and we knew that it was coming. But the next test is the 125 mark for the April futures, and perhaps that we can get there. Now, we had been talking all along that normally this time of year that we would get a stronger market. Well, this big sell-off that came in a couple of days kind of threw everyone for a loop, but the market is really starting to come back some. Now, in the feeder market, it's very strong, not quite as strong as the live cattle, but the cash prices have picked up the pace, and it's really giving some optimism on the horizon. There is greater demand confidence, and that's also setting in, and that's giving rise to a lot more buyers stepping in and pushing this market up. It ended today very, very strong, so it looks like that we could have a little more continuum of that tomorrow and maybe Friday. If that happens, that the rally could be on. But we're going to watch that very closely. It's day to day at this time. Hogs were lower today. Pork prices are sagging a little bit, but however, the market is really consolidating, and seasonally, the market normally really has a sell-off. So we were kind of waiting for this, that the market would be vulnerable to this kind of maybe some pressure on the market. But what's really happening overall, the market is still very strong for hogs. So this is a little bit of an anomaly that the market still remains as strong as it is. And because of that, it's very difficult for anyone to want to step on the market here. The market could definitely start to rally a little bit more. So we're going to watch that closely. There's a lot of, fundamental news out there. The U.S. dollar index actually was a little bit higher, but exports and demand for pork has really been higher. So that has given rise to the market to really be pretty strong. And we expect that that may continue. But we definitely have a two-sided market here. So it could, we're going to watch it closely. I think there's a lot to be said about all of the livestock right now. So as the demand comes in and as the winter sets in, I think we're going to have a lot more certainly domestic demand coming in, and that's going to definitely shake up the market and maybe give us a little bit more support as we go forward. That's all from the floor at the CME Group. Here in Chicago, I'm Virginia McGathey.